evening. This is the 18 WJTS News. I'm Charlotte Olson. Huntingburg Planning Director Paul Lake and Sesco Group President and CEO Darren Reese spoke of a potential area study focused on the US 231 corridor at Tuesday night's Huntingburg Common Council and Utility Board meeting. The emphasis placed on the corridor is to continue the momentum with goals relevant to economic development in the Huntingburg area. Mayor Denny Spinner talked about the progress accomplished with the Stellar projects as he describes it as only the beginning of effective results, setting the foundation for separate projects to come into view as they plan for the increase of community-wide improvement. Spinner says that looking into the study of the US 231 corridor has been in their plans to pursue from the city's comprehensive plans. Tuesday night, the Council and Sesco Group of Indianapolis entered into a contract agreement to evaluate the corridor and also to determine the parameters of the potential economic development area for the future. He describes that the study wouldn't put anything in place aside from a proposal of what the area would cover. Mayor Spinner describes how the options within the area, once designated, would need review from all groups involved with its development, and it is essential to further economic development plans.
This is an area that we feel needs to be targeted to show that we are continuing to be on the upward trajectory, that we need an area that we can show economic development in. And as we look at that corridor, that is kind of the lifeblood north-south for us. We're addressing 4th Street and those areas with the Stellar projects, and it's just a natural progression of where do we want to be 2 to 5 years from now, where is our areas of emphasis going to be. So that report hopefully will come back to us within 60 to 90 days to give us options of how to develop that area.
Spinner also notes that the essential point of all this is to invest in the planning stages that can involve studies and evaluations of proposed projects, as the expected result is the creation of jobs and income growth. He adds that currently they already have another economic development area established in the city of Huntingburg with the St. Joseph Hospital property. He spoke of leveraging some state tools to bring development to the St. Joseph Hospital area and looks forward to being a parallel interest and also same sort of growth to the corridor if they so choose to make that designation. Sesco Group invests in redevelopments to help enhance communities while keeping residents' health and welfare in mind. The Jasper Police Department is seeking the public's assistance as they look for the driver of a vehicle that struck an unoccupied vehicle parked on Clay Street near 5th Street on Wednesday. Police say that about 11:45 noon yesterday, a crossover SUV was struck while at the location, and also a driver of the unknown car drove away. Police described the suspect vehicle as a tan or light-colored older model passenger car and possibly a Buick. They say that the vehicle may have damage to the passenger rearview mirror. Anyone with information regarding this incident is please asked to contact the Jasper Police Department at 812-482-2255 or the department's anonymous tip line at 812-481-COPS. Starting tomorrow, 2 DuBois County law enforcement agencies, along with the Jasper Post of the Indiana State Police, will take part in special statewide Thanksgiving holiday patrols in order to make sure that motorists are safe along Indiana roadways through the upcoming holidays. Officers with the Jasper Police Department, along with the deputies with the DuBois County Sheriff's Department and state police troopers, will lay on the extra heat starting tomorrow and continuing through Sunday, December the 4th. What is known as the Safe Family Travel Campaign will be on the lookout for seatbelt violations and impaired driving. Over 250 law enforcement agencies across the state will be putting in thousands of overtime hours to ensure that motorists are traveling safely this Thanksgiving holiday season. The Indiana Criminal Justice Institute says that during last year's campaign, there were 533 alcohol-related crashes statewide, resulting in 220 injuries and 7 fatalities. Also during that time period, authorities in the Hoosier State counted 285 accidents involving a driver or a passenger who was unrestrained. Those crashes where seatbelts were not in use resulted in 302 injuries and 16 fatalities. Police taking part in the Thanksgiving Blitz will remind motorists and passengers about the importance of buckling up. The National Highway Transportation Safety Administration says that proper restraint usage reduces the risk of fatal injury in the front seat occupants of passenger cars by close to 45%. To help make the Thanksgiving holiday travel period safe, law enforcement agencies urge the motorists to get some rest, and police say that a fatigued driver is a dangerous driver. Also, avoid tailgating by remembering the 2-second rule. Ensure that everyone in the vehicle is buckled up. Forget about using a cell phone while driving. Never drink and drive. Move over and slow down for emergency and highway service vehicles. Report erratic driving by dialing 911. And callers should be prepared if you do call 911 to give as much detailed information as possible, such as the color and make of the vehicle, the license plate number, and which roadway is being traveled and the direction of travel. The upcoming law enforcement blitz is funded with federal dollars awarded to Indiana from the National Highway Safety Administration. Officials of the City of Jasper say that the Jasper City Hall, the City Street Department, and all utility administrative offices will be closed tomorrow in observance of Veterans Day. Also, the City's Street Department and Resource Recovery Site will be closed tomorrow as well. Trash and cardboard that is normally collected tomorrow was picked up earlier today. Trash and cardboard recycling pickup will resume their normal schedules next week. Residents are asked to please place their trash and cardboard recycling along their curbs by 7 a.m. Also, all administration offices with the City of Huntingburg and DuBois County, namely, are all offices at the DuBois County Courthouse and the Annex will be closed as well Friday for Veterans Day. All offices will reopen on Monday. The next act, in collaboration with DuBois County Tourism, DuBois County Community Foundation, and the City of Jasper, Jasper Chamber of Commerce, and the Jasper Arts Center, is now in the running to bring a 10 to 12-week live music series to Jasper's next summer. Sponsored by the Mortimer and Minnie Levitt Foundation, a national foundation dedicated to strengthening the social fabric of America through free live music, Jasper hopes to qualify as one of 15 winning organizations competing in the Levitt Jasper Grant Award. The grant awards are an exciting matching grant opportunity created by the Levitt Foundation to serve small to mid-sized towns and cities with populations up to 400,000. The next act submitted the proposal for the City of Jasper, and the proposed venue site is located at the future River Center behind the Jasper Train Depot. Jasper proposal is now proposed on the Levitt AMP website for public voting at levittamp.org. A successful campaign for Jasper depends on community participation to get as many online votes as possible to bring the concert series to town. Community support, as measured by the number of online votes received, will be one of the key factors when the Levitt Foundation selects up to 15 winners. Supporters are asked to visit grant.levittamp.org/voter registration to register to vote. Online public voting is open and ends November the 21st at 8 p.m. Eastern. The top 25 finalists will be selected through the online public voting series. Winners will be announced in January, and DuBois County Tourism Executive Director Kevin Manley says that they are excited about this opportunity for the prestigious grant. He says these concerts will allow them to bring more visitors to the area and encourage community engagement. The next act asks supporters to start spreading the word to family, friends, colleagues, and neighbors, and to rally the community to sign up and vote for Jasper's proposal. You can learn more at levittamp.org. Make sure to keep it right here, because up next we'll take a look at your weather.